What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, me highlighting every single special spawn that you can catch in Pokemon Legends ZA. Of course, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and consider supporting my work by becoming a channel member. And let's dive in. Now, before we catch the Pokemon, let's make it a little bit easier so you're successful on these hunts. So one, I would recommend getting some plushies from the construction site. This becomes a fly point the moment you enter the building. So I would recommend entering the building here. But you just have to talk to this guy out here to trade your colorful screws, which is those purple items, for some plushes. Now the plush to increase your catch rate, it's going to be the blue one. And this is going to make your life a lot easier. Mine is currently at level 2. You can spend 8 screws to get it to level 3. There's 3 levels to each one. So I would recommend at least leveling up 1 time. 2 would be preferable, though, just to make your life a lot easier. Some of these pseudo-legendaries are going to be super difficult to catch. Now, throughout the game, you will be getting different Pokeballs, but Quick-Balls are going to make your life a lot easier. And if you didn't know, you can buy Quick-Balls at the Pokeball Boutique. And Quick-Balls give you a bonus catch rate when you sneak up and hit a Pokemon unaware. You will get a massive catch bonus, so that's going to be really helpful. But there's also other unique balls there, too, that you may want to use for certain Pokemon, depending on what your preference is. Our first special spawn hunt of the video is going to be Ralts. Now, yes, there is a Ralts you can get from Mystery Gift right now. However, that Ralts is female only. If you want to get a male Ralts to get a Gallade, you want to watch this. So, to get the Ralts, we are going to go to Magenta Sector 7. So, right here in this plaza area, you're going to go through here. There's going to be some Bramble in the way. And if you don't know how to remove Bramble, you are going to use a Fire-type move. So Charizard can destroy the Bramble. We can put it away. And then when you come in here, you will get 1 and 2 Raltses. Now, we're going to hope one of them can at least be male. The Alpha is male, so we can get an Alpha Gallade here. Now, technically, you can shiny hunt these by resetting the spawns by just either going far enough or just by reloading the map, by flying somewhere and coming back here if you want to shiny hunt for Ralts. This is probably going to be the best location in the game to do it. Next up, we're going to catch Cleffa, and we're going to be right above Wild Zone 3 at this ladder right here, or the elevator. We're going to take the elevator up. We're just going to go down the path here. We're going to climb up here, and then you're just going to see the Cleffa in the background. Now, this is a special spawn, but it's a relatively easy spawn to get, and Cleffa is a Pokemon that evolves via happiness. So to make a Cleffa evolve into Clefairy, super easy. You just got to max the happiness by going to a cafe. So let's say this cafe here, and sit at the cafe 4 times with your Cleffa as your main Pokemon, and then you'll have your happiness evolution. Good luck. Our next special spawn hunt is going to be for Scraggy, which you can do in the early game. You don't have to wait until later to get it. So what we're going to do is we're going to be in the blue sector near the mall right over here. And we are going to go to this construction platform over here. Now, there's a couple of special screws here, so you should just go here and pick up those purple items. But what you want to do is you want to go through this little gymnasium here, climb up through the platforming, and, try not to fall off. It can be a little bit difficult, but, just walk and go through there. And then you want to dodge roll off of here, and then climb up this ladder. Climb up the second ladder, and now we're gonna be on top of the mall. Now, there's a couple of cool things you can get up here in general, but you can see from here that the Scraggy is right over there, and yes, it does spawn during the day and at night. So we can go over here, go over, and then you can try to get behind it and sneak up on it. It is looking at us, but level 24 Scraggy, so pretty fairly early game Pokemon you can catch at the beginning. Definitely would recommend like Ultra Balls or Great Balls or something like that. But there you go. That's how you catch Scraggy in the early game, and let's move on to our next hunt. Now, our next special Pokemon is going to be Eevee. There's multiple spots for Eevee, but a really easy one that doesn't require any rooftops is Vert Sector 9, just right above the Wild Zone 1. You can break the rocks right here to get through it. The Eevee will spawn somewhere on the grass, or sometimes it's even the water. It can be swimming, which is pretty interesting. I will recommend to try to catch the Eevee, so you try to get into one of these bushes, and then try to hit it in its back. It's just going to make your life a lot easier to get that bonus catch. And when you see the carrots, that means we are going to get a little bit of a bonus catch rate. Threw an Ultra Ball at it, and I was able to get that Eevee pretty easily. Now, the second Eevee spot is going to be over at Blue Sector 7. You can fly to this Pokemon Center. It's very close to Wild Area 1. And this is another one, but this time it's on a roof, and we got to do a little bit of platforming to get up here. But you're going to just go up here, climb up this ladder, climb up this ramp, climb up this ladder. Then you're actually going to go across. You can dodge roll across, climb up this ladder, climb up this ladder, and then you're going to immediately want to crouch here because the Eevee is literally right here. So you want to get behind it, or maybe jump up here and then try to get up there. It can be a little bit difficult to sneak up on this thing just because the positioning is sort of horrible. But we are behind it. I'm going to throw a ball. Ooh, throw a ball at it. We got the back hit this time. And we got ourselves another early game Eevee. And once again, you can get this right at the beginning of the game. Now, there is one more Eevee spot that I know about, and you can access this in Magenta Sector 9, pretty much in the northwest, and you can just fly to either one of these cafes or Quasicore. And we just got to break through these rocks, and once you do that, you're going to head to the left, and you're going to climb up this ladder over here. And then once again, we're going to have another Eevee on a rooftop. This game is just full of rare Pokemon on rooftops in general, and a lot of them are going to be like super isolated. And then once we do that, we're going to climb up here, and then we are going to go over here. So you can hear the Eevee. You can definitely hear it because it's right over here. Now, there's not a lot of places to hide here, which is very unfortunate. So your best bet is just try to hope you can get behind it, throw a ball at it, and hope you get it. I'm just going to murder it. If worst case scenario, you have to kill the Pokemon. You get one chance at catching it. If you don't get it, then it's gone for good. But we did get it. Our next special spawn is going to be Riolu, which is incredibly easy to get. Now, we're going to be doing this right over here in Rouge Sector 4. And you can just climb up a ladder right over here. Now, this only works in the daytime. Riolu does not spawn at night, so keep that in mind. So the Riolu is going to be right on top of us here. So what we're going to do, instead of going right there, we're going to sneak over here. Go over here, sneak behind here, and you want to hit in the back. It is an aggressive Pokemon, so just, be extra careful. Hopefully you can get it to turn around, and if not, you can just run away from it, and then, let it de-aggro, and then come back, try to hide behind something else, and then try to hit in the back. It is an annoying Pokemon to hunt for sure, but if you do hit in the back like this, you get the 4 carrots, got the back shot, and we caught ourselves a Riolu. Reminder, this Pokemon evolves with max happiness, and to get max happiness is super easy. Go to any one of these cafes, sit there with Riolu 4 times with the Riolu, and you'll have max happiness during the daytime, and you'll get Lucario in the early game. Our next special hunt is going to be for Hawlucha, and to get Hawlucha, you can access this rooftop right over here with this elevator. This is an early game side quest to get this elevator. So once you complete this early game side quest, right next to Wild Zone 3, you're going to go up it, and we are going to go around the block. Now, this is actually going to be really close to the Riolu that we just showed off, and you can actually use this way to access the Riolu as well if you would like to. So we're going to go across this web here. If you haven't broken the web, we are going to use like a fire type Pokemon or a fire move like Charizard and use like Fire Punch on the web, and that's how you're going to be able to knock that out. But you can see we have the Hawlucha over there. And to get the Hawlucha, you're just going to go across this beam. Now, just be a little bit careful. It may, it may fall down. We're going to run up behind it. We're going to sneak up. And we're going to try to hit in the back. Now, it can be a little bit annoying that we have these shards in front of it. So try not to hit the shards. But we're just going to wait patiently for it to turn around. And we're going to see if we can get it. You did not see me there. Perfect stealth, like solid snake. Come on, little Lucha. There you go. We're gonna hit him right in the back of an Ultra Ball. Pretty easy in level 23, so perfect for an early game team. And there we have it. That's how you get Hawlucha. Next up is how to get Goomy as early as possible in Legends ZA. So to get Goomy, it only spawns in the rain in the overworld. There is a part later in the game where you go to the sewers where there's a guaranteed Goomy spawn, but to get it early in the game, you just have to rest on a bench until you get it to rain. And it'll just rain like this. Rain is random. But once you do get it to rain, you want to go near water. So the canals here are going to be guaranteed Goomy spawns, but the other water areas are also going to have Goomies as well. But we're just going to go over to the canal right over here, and it's just super close to a bench as well that you can just reset. And then going down the canal, you're just going to walk near the water right here on the canal street, and we should see a Goomy. Now, sometimes it could be a Sigaloo, sometimes could be an Alpha Goomy. So we got a Goomy right over there, and, you know, they're pretty docile creatures. They're chill. They're not going to be really upset at you for running up to them like this. They will look at you, but you can just circle strafe them with a Pokeball, hit them in the back, and try to catch a Goomy like that. Now, to evolve a Goomy into a Goodra, you need to be level 50, and it has to be raining. So keep that in mind. Level 50 Slagoo, rain, and evolve in the menu. Now, our next hunt is going to be for Dratini, and you can get Dratini really early in the game. You don't even need the Rotom Fly to get a couple Dratini spawns. So to get Dratini, the first one is Restaurant Lana. You can actually just fly here and invert Sector 6. And you're just going to climb up this ladder here. Now, you will need to be a little bit sneaky for this hunt, as you don't have a lot of wiggle room to be stealthy. But what you want to do is you want to go here, and you can see the Dratini. Go here, and you're going to dodge roll off. Now, if you have the Rotom flown, you can just float. But for those in the early game, you can just do that. We're going to go up here. And then we are going to try to get behind the Dratini and throw a ball at it. There you go. Level 28 Dratini. Sometimes it can be Alpha. Apparently, sometimes you can get Dragonair to spawn here, too. It's a very annoying spawn, though, so sometimes that will happen and you will fail it, but that's okay. You can go to a couple other spots for Dratini as well. Now, another good Dratini spot is actually the exact same spot we use for Scraggy. So we're going to go in this little construction thing, and there's going to be a couple purple screws here. And like I said, you can do this early game. You don't have to use the Rotom device to get there. You will just need a dodge roll over here. Then you're going to go turn over here, climb this ladder, go over here, climb this ladder, and now we are on the rooftop. So you can see the Scraggy spawn, which, hey, that's an early game Scraggy. You know, you don't have to wait till the sewer's unlocked to get it. But we're actually going to go past the Scraggy here and go up this little stairway. Keep going past the Scraggy. Go up the stairs here, or this pathway here. Go across here. Go over here. Jump over here. And you can see our Dratini is chilling right over here. So a little bit more effort to get to this one, but it's not too bad. Another level 29 Dratini. They're pretty much around level 29, 30. And once again, ideally, you can sneak up behind it so it doesn't see you. And we're going to try to hit it with an Ultra Ball right in the back. Of course, Quick Balls would have been better. I'm just out right now. We got the catch bonus. Let's see if we get it. No catch bonus, and it despawned on me. We're just unlucky, but you get the general idea. We're going to catch Dratini over in the Magenta District, and we're starting at the Pokemon Center right here. We are actually going to go down the street, and we are going to go up this building here by using this escalator. Now, this is going to teleport us up here, and we are going to go across the bridge. You might have to destroy some stones here, and then we are going to go from this platform to here. Now, I will recommend the Rotom Glide to get over here, because you're not going to make that dodge roll. So you will need to be just far enough in the game to get it, but that's like a little bit before the midway point of the game. So now that we're up the ladder, we're going to go to the left here, and we're going to go across the Silk. If you need to break the Silk, you can use a fire move to break it. Also, Emolga spawns here as well, so you can catch a nice Emolga sometimes when it spawns there. And we are going to go over here, and we actually have an Alpha Dratini. So yes, it's a regular Dratini can spawn here, but also an Alpha Dratini can spawn here as well. Now, I will recommend that you try to sneak up on the Pokemon. I do have a Quick Ball, so if I can sneak up on it, hit in the back, and with the Quick Ball, I will get a better catch rate. But it is, like I said, a pseudo-legendary, and it's also an Alpha, so this might be a little bit more difficult than possible. But ideally, you would sneak across the bridge and then go into one of the bushes here to make your life a little bit easier. We got it in the back. Let's see if we can catch it. And we caught our Alpha Dratini. And our last special spawn is going to be Larvitar. And you can easily get this right when you get the Rotom Float after the Mega Beedrill, or right before the Mega Beedrill. So we're going to go to Vert Sector 2, right at Vert Plaza, essentially. Right over here. There's a ladder. You can just climb this ladder real quick and easy. And when we're at the top of this ladder, we're going to go all the way around the plaza. So we're going to climb up here, sprint across. And then if you have the float, you can literally just fall, float, go make it. I would recommend probably taking out this bird because this Flesh Hinder is very annoying. It will follow you and just troll you. So take that bird out. Ignore these other ones. And then the Larvitar is going to be chilling right over here. Now, I will recommend you crouch behind here and then try to approach it when it turns around, or try to get to one of those bushes. So you just got to work with it a little bit. See, it sees me. If it does see you like that, the best way to deal with that is just to run all the way back over here. It will essentially de-aggro. It will chase you a little bit, but that is one method to make it move, so it isn't just always staring at you if you just get that bad RNG. And once again, bad RNG, but you get the point here, right? You can essentially just keep doing this over and over again. Over here. Okay, now we got it, and we're going to get into the bush. We can throw an Ultra Ball from the bush here. And we don't get it. So if you don't get it, the smartest thing is just to do the exact same thing I was doing. Just run up. It's not going to despawn. It will move. So just do it again. Do it again. And just keep on doing this until you eventually get your Larvitar. So we got another hit to the back right here. And I have faith in this one. And we got ourselves our Larvitar. So there you have it. That is going to be all of the special wild spawns that's in the city for Pokemon Legends ZA. Let me know in the comment section below what other Pokemon guys you want to see from me. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.